Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Okay, they walk.
game of the season for Logo. And 2025-2026 Nigerian Women Football Premiership season kicked off last week. The Logo which are playing at Yerevan against the champions by the team. The first game, this has to be from away to the state. I already said in the executive chairman of the Business Constitution, Honorable Justice in Nigeria, is here to share the secretary against something called away. Also have the executive director of State Department and Operations to facilitate the program. We have the general manager of the church for working the references for them. Okay, the press and those one represented here, as usual, to do the people, preparation to put into the house, and then we take it from here that we have done against us here, across the two groups. We have the people, it's the door, process and food to rotate and link and generation is good to green erosion to take on happens of the way the first Nigerian rapids we at the river system of Port Harcourt. In the green, there are some natural features. Also, the green, cultivates of the
Welcome everyone to match day 2. Welcome everyone to match day 2 of the Nigerian Women Football League 2025 and 2026 season. And we're set for a familiar matchup. Edo Queens versus Heartland Queens. These two sides have seen a lot of each other in recent years. And Edo Queens have had the better results in their recent meetings, including both league games last season and a win in the preseason tournament. Although Heartland Queens come into this game with a brighter start to their new campaign, and we'll be hoping today is the day that they finally turn the tide in this fixture. While Edo Queens are at home, and for them, it's time to put their disappointing opening game behind. Dengue Ademola is my name, and I'll be talking you through the next 90 minutes of action here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. And quickly, let's take a look at the starting lineup for both teams. Starting with Edo Queens. Of course, you have Charlotte Ajay in between the sticks. At the back line, you have Adeshino, Tumilinu, Uroko Valentina, Adebemile Rebecca, and Odiagbe Deborah. The middle of the pack, of course, Kafaya, Fishery, Zainab Olakpade, Precious Oscar, Precious Vincent, of course, on the wings. And then for attack, you have Mary Mamudu and Anna Atube. Moving over to Heartland Queens. A goal for them is Obia Christiana. Of course, you have Otika Chiso, Osuribo, Ebubechi, Aziz Samiat, Williams Nena, Ajubiga, Shikodi, Kalu Oyechi, James Emanuela, Umejiaku, Oluebube, Johnson Chisoba, and Okbara Chibibere as the captain of Heartland Queens. Of course, coach Obi Regan Obala made just one changes to his lineup today. And as usual for Edo Queens, whenever they are at home, they of course have to salute their supporters club. You can see the supporters club cheering them on. They will be doing that for the next 90 minutes, cheering their side to victory. Heartland Queens, Edo Queens on the pitch, ready for start-up. And Heartland Queens gets us on the way, and we're set for another interesting chapter between these two sides, Edo Queens and Heartland Queens. Of Of course, when it comes to recent meetings between Edo Queens and Heartland Queens, the numbers tell a very tough story for Heartland's side. Last season, the two teams faced each other twice, and on both occasions, Edo Queens came out on top. The first clash ended Heartland Queens 1, Edo Queens 2. A contest where Heartland Queens, pushed out but couldn't turn the momentum their way. Williams launches start for Heartland Queens, and he gets to the middle of the park, hitting Edo Queens. You have it sent back by Edo Queens back line. Ogbemudia Rebecca swings that just into the middle. Heartland Queens tries across there, but it's out. And talking about the return fixture in Benin last season, that was even tougher. Finishing Edo Queens 2, Heartland Queens 0, with Edo Queens showing their clinical edge. And the trends didn't change in pre-season either. At the Doye Dairy tournament, Edo Queens claimed another 2-0 win to extend their run of victories in this matchup. So Heartland Queens knows exactly what is in front of them today. It's a team that they haven't beaten in 3 straight meetings. Valentina very active to push that one out. Captain on the side throws it into our own half. Player down, expressing discomfort, but it's back up and ready to pull it off. Epubechi. Queens, dangerous ball forward. Heartland Queens defends that. Another shot, giving it a try out there. Edo Queens. into the half or the Edo Queens. Long crosses. A thing for Edo Queens in this game. Precious Vincent on the run for that ball. Couldn't get a hold of it. Tika Chiso competing with her for it. Kafayat Mafishere to take this corner for Edo Queens. Last time out against Bayelsa Queens, the very first game of the season. Edo Queens got their very first goal via a corner from Kafayat Mafishere. She sends it in. It doesn't quite meet anybody. It is out. Kafayat last season was also on fire for Edo Queens. We have Obi Christiana of Heartland. She gives that. It's a struggle. Edo Queens trying to maintain possession of that ball. Kafayat down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious Vincent. Could this be it? No! Of course, Obi Christiana gathers that. Probably not much of a threat to her in the beginning of this game. Deborah sends it back to Charlotte. Charlotte launches it back. It's down to the defense. Rebecca gets it down to the middle of the park. Heartland Queens regains possession of that. Sort of a confusion there. Heartland Queens not knowing what to do with that ball immediately. But they get a throw in. And then you have a run from the very right flank. Oscar Precious with that run.
Increase the speed, increase the speed.
But couldn't do lots with that. And it will be another set piece for Edo Queens in this game early on. Moses Aduku as well on the sidelines dishing instructions. Definitely wanting his side to get ahead very early in this game. And he goes. Rebecca tries a header there, but it didn't get too much on her. You want to look at this very nice attempt from the midfield where Kafayat Mafishere made that cross to Precious Vincent. There's been a lot of nice crosses. Precious Vincent blocked there. She's probably all right. Free kick. Otika Chiso gave that block. Free kick for Edo Queens. 10th minute. Atume Lapate there. She gives a shot. Low one. That couldn't amount to anything.
One.
And here you have another corner kick for this game. Edo Queens, Kafaya Mafishere once more, mounting that. She swings it in. A header there! Good attempt. Once again from Precious Vincent. But it's futile. Always perfect with the swing, Kafaya Mafishere. Precious Vincent trying to get a header. Couldn't do that properly. Nobody there, ruffled just in the middle. Rebecca. She sends a long cross, trying to reach Oscar Precious. Gets to the middle of the park. Well, over the past 2 seasons, Heartland Queens have lived inside the intensity of Group A, facing familiar challengers. Edo Queens, one of them. Others, Niger Rattles, Adamawa Queens, Ekiti Queens. And it's a near identical cast again this season for Heartland Queens. Of course, Heartland Queens, Edo Queens this season are quite similar when it comes to this casting. Edo Queens there with the run. Of course, Edo Queens also find themselves in familiar company. Last season, they were in Group A, grouped alongside Heartland and Ekiti, and they're now facing both teams again this season. Another corner for Edo Queens. Tuminino takes that, and it's a goal for Edo Queens! And it is still via a corner kick. Would you take a look at that? Atume gets her first goal for Edo Queens this season. And of course, they have that signature dance there. 15 minutes into this game and Edo Queens lead 1-0 against Heartland Queens. Aduku definitely gives Atume a tap there, telling her it's a job well done. Additional Tuminino swings that in. Perfect header for Atume. That bets that goal, the very first goal. First home goal for Atume and first home goal for Edo Queens. Sends a long one. Edo Queens once again on the hold.
Out! 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 Out!
I think this can be, same thing with last season where Edo Queens got lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. And Obi is forced to make a punch out there. Kafaya with a beautifully taken shot there. The bar comes in between her and a goal for Edo Queens. Another long cross. Edo Queens tries to do justice to that. It's way too much of weight pulled on that. Mahmoud Mary there. You want to talk about the fact that Mahmoud Mary in the very second fixture against Heartland Queens last season got a goal for Edo Queens. And she definitely will try on her best to put one in and make her name be on the scorer sheet for this game. Atume there once again. Tries something with the ball given to her. Definitely doesn't fit at that point. Vincent tries to lay her leg on that. It's back to Tuminino. Additional. Wanting to connect with Precious Vincent, but he's out. Valentina. Rebecca. She's been dispossessed of that. Carlo Yeji comes between her and the ball there. Valentina has to make this one. Because Heartland Queens Johnson, she's about trying to get a hold of it. A dangerous one there, but Rebecca would step in to defend her half. Ogbemudia tried to make a run there. Well, that didn't go out as planned, but Heartland Queens has been dispossessed. Connects. Mary Mahmoud on that one. Precious Vincent also there. She tries to wriggle around and find someone to connect with. Of course, additional a wrong pass there. Rocco Valentina. That's back to Kafayat. Odiagbe. Kafayat. Deborah. Across there. And that's a good run from Edo Queens. Oscar Precious sends it in, tries to connect with the likes of Precious Vincent and Mahmoud there. But it went way too far off their reach. Edo Queens already leading 1-0 in this encounter. Of course, they have continued in the tradition of scoring early goals just like they did last season. You can see the cheers from the supporters also.
Go, go.
Tume. It's back to Heartland. Tries to keep possession of that ball. Long cross. It doesn't connect.
People go! They don't play against us! They don't play against us! People!
Well, this season, Heartland Queens already started with a win against Ekiti Queens, as opposed to last season where they lost in their very first game. So there is a bit of sense when it comes to writing a different story for Heartland this season. We'll be able to tell that during this game. Well, on the other hand, there's a bit of contrast between Heartland and Edo Queens. Edo Queens started this season in a way that mirrors last season, not in results, but drama. In the 2024 and 2025 season, their opening match was a dominant 5-0 victory. And this season, they were still involved in a 5-goal affair, but the script flipped and they fell 3-2 to Bayelsa Queens. That was their opening game. And with the way things seem in this game, they have been able to put that behind them, scoring a very early goal to boost their confidence at home against Heartland Queens. Heartland Queens on the run there. Kafaya trying to create a blockage. It goes down to Deborah. She clears it. Oscar makes a run for it, trying to meet that defender for Heartland Queens. Obi pushes it in again. He gets to Edo Queens. Not balanced enough to get a hold of it. Chalo picks it up. Swings it. There is something about the long crosses that Edo Queens have been making in this game. Connecting the dots. Real good. Odiagbe with the throw in this time. Mr. Precious tries to make something out of that. Moses Atuiku there. Wanting more goals. Heartland sends a long one, connects very well. But then at the middle there, you have Edo Queens covering it up the Fayat. It's back to Kafayat. Was supposed to get that, but Heartland Queens snatches it. Urugu Valentina tries to slide that out. Almost a mistake, but the back line definitely still got it covered. You have a beautiful run, yeah, for Edo Queens. But Mahmoud is pushed to the ground. Mahmoud there tries to make a run, but Otika Chisom gets on the ground quickly.
Hey! William!
That results to a free kick. Additional set to take it. Additional has contributed so far, so good in this game. Assisted in one. And that was a very nice flown shot into the box. Edo Queens tries a header there, but couldn't get to it quickly. Well, way too much kick from Additional there. And that gives another corner kick. Kafayat. She would take this. Another opportunity. Well, it gets back to Kafayat. She takes another one, floats it. But Heartland Queens would be very active enough to get it out of their way. Get it.
Hey! Ella! Listen now.
Additional would quickly pick it up. Control it. Atume gets it. Precious Vincent. Atume back to Precious. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out, punches that out immediately. And Queens takes that up. Chizoba would get it. It's out of her reach. It's back to Edo Queens.
Space! Put up on space! Don't put on the ready!
Edo Queens makes a run. Very dangerous! But it will go whiskers wide. Additional shots from that free kick. Vincent floating it into the area and punching it out, getting it back to Heartland. And this very run by Mahmoud Mary that went whiskers wide away from the post. All in attempts to get a second goal for Edo Queens. Heartland Queens tries that cross. Kalu does that. Goes wayward. Ogbemudia takes it, gets it to Charlotte. She brings it back into play. Interestingly, just like last season, Edo Queen's second game was against Heartland. But that matchup was away from home, and this year the fixture is still the second outing. Only this time, this fixture comes at home for Edo Queens. 30 minutes of play here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Edo Queens are on top of their game, leading 1-0. A tackle there. Obi Christian is down on the turf. The medical personnel attend to her while others get a very quick water break. We want to take a look at how the first goal was scored. That very fine play from Adeshino assisting in that goal, where Atumed also got the very first goal of the season for herself, and of course to make sure that the Edo Queens is 1-0 up in this game. Very quick enough and early enough. Against Bayelsa Queens, the very first goal came in the 23rd minute, and that was courtesy of Rebecca, a defender. And you know, there is an interesting pattern with their opening goals. Last season, the first goal of the campaign came from a defender, Lasani, striking in the 29th minute. She's no longer here, but the tradition continued this season. Once again, it was a defender who broke the deadlock, like I stated earlier on, against Bayelsa Queens. In the 23rd minute, everything is set. Play continues. Rebecca down to Odiagbe. She gives a bit of a run there. Strikes it into the box. Tries to connect to Atume, and Precious Vincent. Mary Mamudu is still there, of course, present. Edo Queens is out. It's Precious Vincent flipping there, trying to get a hold of it. Assemble for this throw in. Odiagbe to take that. Mamudu there. Heartland Queens fires it back. Bounces in and it's out again.
Somebody.
Fired. Odiagbe.
Out!
Interesting to note that Edo Queens entered this campaign with a major shake-up, 18 new signings, a huge rebuild, but they still carry high expectations. I mean, these signings proved themselves last season in their various teams before getting to be a part of Edo Queens this season.
Itunu, too close.
Stop.
You hear what now?
Samate. What's their wrong?
Heartland Queens try something kind of different, but it's out.
Stop! Let it go.
Chisom. Gets it to Okpara and still goes out. Talking about new signings, 2 goals that have come in this campaign for Edo Queens have been courtesy of new signings. Dana Wachku last time out against Bayelsa Queens for Edo Queens, and today Atume Dosu. A run there, Precious Vincent tries to get a hold of the ball. Bit of a collision there between herself and the Heartland defender. Bumping into each other. The Heartland defender appears to be fine, but it's like Precious Vincent struggling with her leg. The personnel there to attend to her quickly. Chizoba Johnson for Heartland Queens and Emanuela James for Heartland Queens. All in this game, but have not been able to find their footing so far because they scored the 2 goals that led to their win in their very first game against Ekiti Queens last week. Precious doesn't seem to be any better, and they have called for her to be taken out of the pitch. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. The supporters keep on cheering the team. Minutes gone in this encounter. The Edo Queens will lead 1-0 against Heartland Queens. And Precious Vincent is taken out. Stretcher for her to receive proper medical attention. Plays back on Heartland Queens.
Thank you.
Mahmoud makes a run for that ball.
Hey.
Chase on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down. And you have a change. Of course, Precious Vincent would not be able to continue in this match. And you have Esther Moses to fill up that void for Edo Queens. Esther Moses immediately gets into action, trying to get a hold of the ball there. But Heartland Queens would hold on to it. It's out of play. It's a struggle between herself and Tumilini. It's out.
William.
Esther Moses heads it, connects with Mary Mahmoudou, Atume.
Come back now! What did they go back for?
No! Play! Elle a beau! Gallo! C'est lui qui va jouer. again. Calibia. Yeah. There we go. Tiga. Go. Away. Away. Out. 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 Go. Go.
Edo Queens in the last few minutes have made quite an effort to get up to 2 goals before the halftime whistle goes. And there you have it. Halftime here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Edo Queens goes into the tunnel leading 1-0, and it's courtesy of Atume Dosu, a new signing this season for Edo Queens. She gets her very first goal for Edo Queens this season, and the very first home goal for Edo Queens in this second game of the new season. We're hopeful that the injury with Vincent Precious isn't that serious, but she definitely was out of the game and replaced by Esther Moses. But it's been a very balanced half for Edo Queens, most especially with the fact that they have a goal to their name, wanting to redeem themselves of that disappointing loss against Bayoso Queens last time out. And there is still the second 45 minutes and much more to play for, and we'll be back by then. It's a struggle. Possession of that ball. Fired down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious. Vincent, could this be it? No! There's been a lot of nice crosses. And she swings it in. A header there! Another corner for Edo Queens. Tuminino takes that. Another corner for Edo Queens. Tuminino takes that. Lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. You have a beautiful run, yeah, for Edo Queens. So far, so good in this game. Assisted in one. And sent Atume back to Precious. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out. Edo Queens makes a run. Very dangerous. Queens are on top of their game, leading 1-0. A run there. Precious that ball. She's on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down in mid-streets. It's a struggle between herself. Connects with Mary Mahmoudou, Atume. She gives that. It's a struggle. Possession of that ball. Fired down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious. Vincent, could this be it? No! There's been a lot of nice crosses. And she swings it in. A header there! Another corner for Edo Queens. Tuminino takes that. Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. And lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. You have a beautiful run here for Edo Queens. So far, so good in this game. Assisted in one. And sent Atume back to pressure. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out. Edo Queens makes a run. Very dangerous. Queens are on top of the game. Leading 1-0. A run there. Pressure that ball. She's on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down in mid-streets. It's a struggle between herself. Connects with Mary Mamudu Atume. She gives that. It's a struggle. Possession of that ball. Fired down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious Vincent. Could this be it? No! There's been a lot of nice crosses. She swings it in. A header there! Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. And lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. You have a beautiful run here for Edo Queens. So far, so good in this game. Assisted in one. And sent Atume back to pressure. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out. Edo Queens makes a run. Very dangerous. Queens are on top of the game. Leading 1-0. A run there. Pressure that ball. She's on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down in mid-streets. It's a struggle between herself. Connects with Mary Mamudu Atume. She gives that. It's a struggle. Possession of that ball. Fired down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious Vincent. Could this be it? No! There's been a lot of nice crosses. She swings it in. A header there! Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. And lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. You have a beautiful run here for Edo Queens. So far, so good in this game. Assisted in one. And sent Atume back to pressure. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out. Edo Queens makes a run. Very dangerous. Queens are on top of the game. Leading 1-0. A run there. Pressure that ball. She's on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down in mid-streets. It's a struggle between herself. Connects with Mary Mamudu Atume. She gives that. It's a struggle. Possession of that ball. Fired down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious Vincent. Could this be it? No! There's been a a lot of nice crosses at. She swings it in. A header there. Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. Lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. You have a beautiful run, yeah, for Edo Queens. That's so far so good in this game. Assisted in one and sent Atume back to pressure. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out. Edo Queens makes a run. Very dangerous. Queens are on top of the game, leading 1-0. The run there. Pressure that ball. She's on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down in mid-streets. It's a struggle between herself. Connects with Mary Mahmoudou Atume. She gives that. It's a struggle. Possession of that ball. Fired down to the defense line. It's now down to Precious Vincent. Could this be it? No! There's been a lot of nice crosses at. She swings it in. A header there! Another corner for the Queens. Takes that. The corner for the Queens. Takes that. Lots of goals through set pieces in games. Another shot. You have a beautiful run, yeah, for Edo Queens. That's so far so good in this game. Assisted in one and sent Atume back to pressure. She floats it into the box. Obi comes out. Queens makes a run. Very dangerous. Queens are on top of their game, leading 1-0. The run there. Pressure that ball. She's on the Heartland Queens player, but she's eventually brought down in mid-streets. It's a struggle between herself. Connects with Mary Mahmoudou Atume. Welcome back to the second half of this game between Edo Queens and Heartland Queens. Edo Queens had a goal up in the first half of this game, courtesy of Atume Dosu. She got that goal in the 15th minute. But at the long run, Edo Queens had a player lost to injury. Vincent Precious was stretched out. Updates will come in as a consent start later on. But you want to look at the first half and say that Edo Queens should have been 3 goals up even before the halftime whistle. But they were a bit wasteful in front of goal. And best believe that Moses Adugu would have talked to his girls And also Heartland Queens Obi Ogbala would know what to do in the second half of this game. Players try to warm up before grazing the pitch. And you have the referees out also, ready to kickstart the second half of this game. Olakbade is set to kick off this second half. And there goes the whistle. Of course, there goes the whistle. Olakbade starts. Kafayat sends it back. Heartland Queens tries to play that one, but Atiagbe blocks it.
The bull ready. The bull ready. The bull, go back. Go back.
Rebecca gives it a tap there. It's out.
We must get the ball. We must.
Bubechi with that throw in straight to Kafayat Mafishere. Kicked on the leg, but she's back up.
Come there now. What did I do for them?
Debbie sends another one. Advantage Heartland. Williams Nena. Williams Nena will take this one.
Oscar, come back small. Come back small.
Yes, to Oscar Precious. It is out. With Johnson Chisoba trying to make a chase for it. Kafayat floats it into the area. Esther Moses makes a run for it. Fine run at that. She keeps going. She sends another one into the box. Well, Mary Mahmoud couldn't connect with it immediately.
Let's go now. Anna! Go! Where did I go?
That meets with Kafayat. Back to Lokbade. Mary Mahmoud. Oscar Precious also in the mix.
The bull!
When he gets back to the middle of the back, additional sends another one forward. You have Mahmoud making the run for it.
Oscar! Oscar! Go finish now!
Bumps into Obi Christiana.
Oscar! Bro, finish! Go play for inside there. Bro, finish! Ah.
that long cross are two men, Oscar Precious and Mary Mamudu.
Go ahead. Look at them for the back.
All three of them trying to make a chase for that ball. Oh well, that wasn't even close to Obi Christiana. Obi Christiana must have gone down through that mistimed diving, trying to get the ball. She's okay, back up. She's over. Both times they've thrown in. Okpara there. She's over. Looking for that connection. Tries to take things there, but Odiabe definitely by her side to mark her. Bechi. Quick connection with Okpara back to Bechi. Oh well, that means with Lakade there. It's back to Deborah. She gives a great ball. It's down to Oscar Precious. Deborah, Oscar Precious, Lakade. Well, of course, it's off that run. Quick tip-tap connection there from the Edo Queens player. Done beautifully. Beshi would focus into the middle. Nice defense, additional to there. She clears it. Moses Esther trying to struggle for that ball. He's out. Rebecca in time kicks it forward, gets to Heartland, who takes it back. Little Queens. Oscar Precious makes a run for it. She meets it. A good run, tries to connect. Kafaya there. But that's a break there from the defensive line of Heartland. Odiagbe gets it once again. Fires it forward, but it's out. Edoko is trying as much as possible to get another goal. Heartland trying to wake up from their slumber of the first half, trying to connect more. Very first change for Heartland. Faith Sampson coming in. Aziz Sabian goes out for Faith Sampson. Finding Esther Moses. Chest it, brings it down. Tries to make sure that she's in possession and control of that ball still. No struggle there with the Heartland defense. It's back to the point once again. Esther Moses sent a long cross. Tries to meet with Atume there.
Where you dey go? Where you dey follow body? Yeah.
Valentina tries to play that. She does. Esther Moses makes a run for it.
Yabi, you follow body. You play the ball here. See, you play the ball. You go here. Stay here.
Has the ball. Valentina snatches it away. Wasn't conscious that the Heartland Queens player was right behind her. She gives it away, but it's back to where the Queens fires that out. But they're trying to get a hold of it and control. The Queens
Everything.
Mary Mamudu and Nena there. It does look settled with Williams in number. Ready to take this chance for Heartland to attack. Connects well. They don't hold it much and it's out. Heartland. Fiat clears it. Atume tries to get to it. Makes a run for it. Gets on the ground. Chikodi lifts her up there. Free kick for Edo Queens. Kafaya Mafisher will take this. Look at that header. That went wide. Oscar Precious, of course. Substitution number 2 for Heartland.
Anna! Anna! Anna!
Goroke Miesindo gets in.
Gigi! Rebound! Rebound! Back! Hey! Hey! In front! In front! In front! In front!
Olopade and Atume pairing for this. Atume takes it, it's blocked. Doesn't get sparked.
Calm down!
Does.
Calm down!
Deborah.
Come on, calm down now! Ah!
Esther Moses gets it back to Kafayat. Oscar, the pass to Obade. There. Tries to want to connect with Esther Moses. Esther would have to make a run for it.
Kafara! Calm down! Why you calm down? You don't play. Anna! Anna! You watch out!
Heartland on the run. It seems that Olopade is a bit scared of trying to get that ball away. Too careful there. It's corner for Heartland. Ozurigo Ebubechi set to take it. She gets it in. Okpara tries to meet it. Deborah Odiagbe wouldn't let that come to be an effort for Heartland Queens. She fights to clear that ball out. That gives a drawing for Heartland. They wouldn't make anything out of it. You have Oscar there making a very fast run. Tries to connect. She does that. It's back to Mahmoudou, who gives a nice cross. Trying to connect with Atume there. Obi Christian has to come out to save that. Atume once again tries another shot, but it's really blocked. Doesn't go anywhere. conscious recently making those runs from the flanks. Look at that connection from that very beautiful run to Mamudu and to Atume. Obi Christiana very conscious, active enough to come out. Otherwise, that would have gone in. Nobody gets it. Mamudu hustles for it. Esther tries something there. Well, last season told the story of two different stanzas. And in the first stanza for Heartland Queen last season, they definitely did struggle to find a rhythm. Recorded 4 losses, 2 draws and just 1 win. Scoring 5 goals and conceding a whopping 9 goals. Their home turf form saw 1 home loss and 2 draws, while their only victory came away from home. They are yet to score a goal here, away from home. Free kick. Additional goals. Kafaya Tholos swings it beautifully. And it's just a crossbar that makes the difference there. Kafayat effortlessly does this beautifully. In the very first half, it was the same attempt. Obi Christiana got a hold of it. And this is another corner. Rocco Valentina now to Esther Moses. Swings in, but that will just go into the hands of Obi Christiana. You want to take a look at this. Kafayat. And you have the crossbar doing that. For Christiana Obi to be saved. Otherwise, that would have gone in. Attackers also in the box tried as much as possible to want to create a rebound, but that was impossible. Tries to control that, looks for a connection, but no, it doesn't come true. Lokmade just bounce on that. Have a change for Edo Queen, second substitution of the game. Atume has made way for Mary Moses, a new signing for Edo Queens this season. And of course, when you mention the name Mary Moses, definitely rings a bell in your head. Last season, where she played for Rivers Angels, she scored a hat-trick 2 times, got a double-digit goal for the season last season, 11 goals to her name. Would this be the change needed for Edo Queens to fire on with more goals? We will definitely find out. Atume there, of course, she has done a part getting the first goal of this game for Edo Queens. It is 70 minutes of play here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Edo Queens 71 minutes of game played here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. It is still Edo Queens who lead 1-0 against Heartland Queens. Obi is down again. At this point, it might look like she is really tired. Taking off her gloves. Obi Obala trying to motivate his players. Of course, speaking to Faith Sampson. Faith Sampson is one player who carried the weight of Heartland Queens last season. Did get a goal for them in the first stanza. Once again, let's take a look at this very beautifully taken free kick that was denied by the crossbar. Once again, you have the first goal there, additional that corner kick. And Atume Dosu rose up the highest to get that straight into the back of the net. They're ready for a throw in from Heartland Queens. Gets it to Okpara, back to Zibo. Floats it into the area. Roko Valentina rises up, heads it out. Additional trying to clear it also. The flag goes. Additional. She will take that throw in, trying to connect to Mahmoudou there. Mahmoudou would have to come out of hiding. Tries to head, but it doesn't go away. It's back to Heartland. Looking for a connection there. Heartland Queens. Okpara with the ball. Gets it to the right flank. The run will be made from there. Connecting passes there. Janet Ajay gets that on time. Launches into the middle to meet Okpara. Okpara to Bechi. That goes out. Chizoba trying to gain control, real good. She gets it back to Okpara. Oscar Precious makes a run. Deborah Otiabe has to step in to clear that. Oscar Precious takes it. That sort of pass would not be what is needed at this point for Edo Queens, because Heartland Queens seems to be very much awake and trying to equalize. That misses Chizoba. He gets to Okpara. He gets it to Bechi. She sends one in. It's been a struggle there, but Chizoba gets a hold of it. Okpara sends a long one. But it goes out.
Let's play.
Obi Christiana down once again, was about to get a hold of the ball and make a play there. She's down once again. Medical personnel trying to attend to her. What could be the issue? I mean, countless times she has had to be attended to by the medical personnel. She's back up. Obviously a little discomfort there. We'll continue now. Body. 80 minutes gone in this encounter. And Queens still lead with 1 goal. Additional without throwing. Bara will get a hold of it. Push it forward. It's there. Mr. Moses. Looking back at last season, Edo Queens were one of the most consistent side in the league. In the first stanza, they were unbeaten. 5 wins, 2 draws, and scoring 16 goals and conceding just 3. This is just the 2nd game of the season. Would they be able to replicate this same form?
Ready to play. Ready.
In terms of goal scoring, when it comes to Edo Queens playing Heartland Queens, they have always won them with 2-goal margin. And they are still searching for the 2nd goal in this game.
I tell you.
This could be dangerous for Edo Queens. Charlotte once again coming out, rushing out. Olokpade falls there, giving space for Heartland Queens to be able to get on. What just happened? Because, I mean, mistakes like this shouldn't be made. Last match against Bayelsa Queens, Charlotte Aje mistimed one of those kind of passes, and she came out too early, and Edo Queens conceded the 2nd goal. And this time around the game, well, that mistake was definitely averted. You have a collision here. Obi Christiana and Oscar Precious. Obi Christiana coming out to make sure that she gets a save there, gets a hold of the ball, and Precious also moving forward there. Edo Queens is about to make another change. Still on the field trying to attend to Obi Christiana. Oscar Precious seems to be very fine. Obi Ogbala, his assistants at the sideline trying to also dish out instructions. 25 minutes of play. The Queens still searching for another goal.
Go! Use the ball! Out! Out! Go! Go! Everybody go! Go!
Uroko Valentina sends it, connects to Esther Moses. She tries to control that ball, make a run, gives it across, but it meets the defense of Heartland Queens. And Favor Dagogo sets to come in for Edo Queens. We also have changes, 2 more changes for Heartland Queens. Dagogo warming up to be able to make a difference in this game going in. One of the new signings for Edo Queens this season, Favor Dagogo from Delta Queens. Oscar Precious goes out for Dagogo Favor.
Hey! Hey!
Well, one would question if this was a needed change. Maybe Oscar Precious, due to that collision where they had to attend to her. That could be the main reason why she's been taken off. Defiance finds Mary Mamudu. Mamudu makes a run there. And it goes out.
Hey! One go! One go!
On a kick for Edo Queens. Fire still set to take it. Would this be a potential goal coming in? Kafaya takes another one. It's way too long, he goes out.
No finish now! No finish! What did I do? Who said you go? You go! Naji!
Heartland makes a run here. It could be dangerous for Edo Queens, but Uroko Valentina steps in immediately. Gets it out. Ogbemudia went for that run. She took it seriously. It is 89 minutes in this encounter. Edo Queens searching for a second goal. Heartland Queens would not mind to equalize at this point.
Everybody, Tindaba, Gawa, everybody, now go, why not go?
Ebube pumps it in again. He missed with Heartland Queens. He's back. Dagogo Favor trying to get a hold of this. Deborah. Diagbe, a run. tries to make a fight for that. It's already 90 minutes of play, 5 minutes added time. Kafayat will communicate with additional there. And who tried to take it? Additional definitely will go with it. A header there. Still with the Ogbemudia, Kafayat would fire another one. But it goes way wide.
Let's go.
Gogo fires it down forward. Dagogo, she tries to connect with Mary Mahmoudou. The backline will play it. Queens. Additional. He sends it. Moses tries to make a run for it quickly. Christian are also very active to gather it. Makes a run for it. Not Strong enough to keep it up. She falls to the ground. Rebecca. And there goes the full-time whistle right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. And Edo Queens definitely has secured all 3 points against Heartland Queens. Edo Queens scoring just 1 goal. And that goal was courtesy of Atume Dosu. New signing for this season for Edo Queens. And she did get that goal in the 15th minute. The first half win for the girls to find motivation and go through this season. And that's it right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. My name still remains Nengi Ernest Ajemola, who has talked you through the 90 minutes of this game. We'll definitely see you back home